How can I say? I loved working with this Galaxy A33, but I didn't like it too. There are some mixed feelings. Let me explain. Samsung as a king needed to stay on the market, on top of the market, especially in mid-range phones. Galaxy A33 is a warrior for its mid-range price. Before starting the video, please consider subscribing to our YouTube channel and turn the bell icon here under the video to notify sooner every time we upload a video. There are some other competitors like Xiaomi and BBK, like Realme and some other phones in this price range, and Samsung wants to compete with them. Galaxy A33 is a competitor which is 5G, has a nice minimalistic design and decent camera, decent performance for this price range. I think it can be one of the best mid-rangers in 2022. I love the design here. Samsung finally gave it away, the glassic design. And I hate glassic design and glassic back on mid-range phones from Samsung. Like from A31, A42 and A41 and A51. They were all plasticky and cheap looking phones. But this time around, Samsung made a decision and made this phone look a beautiful plastic phone. I mean, look at this design. This is minimal, all black design. I really like this design, and I think Samsung made the perfect plastic design here. On the right side, we have a power button and volume button. Gosh, thank you. There is no volume button on the left. And on the bottom, there is a speaker grill, Type-C port for charging, and the microphone. I hate one thing about this phone. This phone has a 5000 mAh battery, and it can perform really well, but there is a catch. There is no charger in the box. Samsung doesn't include a charger in the box for mid-range phone. I hate to say it, but there is no charger, really. It can charge phone up to 25 watts. It's good, it can charge phone fast, but there is some competitors from Xiaomi and Realme which can charge their phone in 25 to 40 or 50 watt in this price range. Also, there is no headphone jack. This is a mid-range phone. This is about $200 to $300. And people in this price range want their phone to have headphone jack, charging adapter in the box, and also a headphone in the box. But there is none of them in the box. You only gave, Samsung only gave to you one charging cable for Type-C. And that's it. And there is a SIM card jack on top of the device, which you can use for hybrid use. You should choose between one SD card or your SIM 2 slot. But the screen is super nice. It's super AMOLED, 90 Hz 1080p screen. I enjoyed using this screen for its price and its price range, but there's also a catch. This is an outdated design. There is a notch. There is a huge button bezel on the phone, and I don't think this is pretty. There is A53, which you can see, and there is also the same processor, the same chip, the same design, the same everything. But the screen on A53 is much prettier and much more reasonable and updated. I like this screen, but I can't like the outdated design on the A33 5G. This phone has 4 cameras on the back. There is a 48 megapixel camera, main camera, which is wide, and there is 8 megapixel ultra wide, and there is 5 megapixel macro, and there is a 2 megapixel depth sensor on the back. I can't really say there is 4 cameras because I can't see where I can use the macro cam or depth sensor. So there is the 2 cameras, wide camera and ultra wide camera. The images came out of the main camera is cool, is good, is decent, but you can't use the ultra wide on the night. The ultrawide in the day is good. If there is enough light, you can use it for good shots or pretty shots, or use portraits or some other things. But I can't see where you can use this ultrawide in the night. But if you want to use the phone on the night, I suggest you to use night mode at night, because it's a little hard for the camera to shot in low light, and it's okay in this price range, but I should say it to you. In the front, there is a 13 megapixel camera which can record up to 4K 30 FPS video. Also, the main camera on the back can do it too, which is nice. For disclosure, my OnePlus 9 phone, my flagship phone, can't record 4K with selfie camera. What is this OnePlus? What is this? I hate it. At least Samsung gave this option to its mid-rangers, but OnePlus didn't do it for its flagship. This phone came with Android 12, One UI 4.1, and there is good support from Samsung for its mid-rangers too. You can use this phone for 2 major updates and 3 years of security updates, which is nice, and you can use this phone at least for 3 years without any problem, without any issue, without any concerns. This is, I think, the best software experience and best software support from a brand in this price range and for mid-rangers. Thank you for watching. If you like this video, please subscribe to our channel, like this video, and tell us in the comments, did you like this phone or not? I think it's good, but if you really want a Samsung mid-range in this price range, you can easily get better phones from Xiaomi or BBK, something like Realme or something else. And I think it's something overpriced because it's Samsung. And there is no doubt Samsung is more expensive than the Chinese competitors. آره خودم گفتم. Peace.